Hello and welcome to a weekend episode of Daily English, where we try to grow in English and in life. Today I want to draw your attention to something subtle about how we come to believe things. Sometimes what feels true is simply what feels familiar. When we hear an idea for the first time, we often pause. We question it, we evaluate it. But if we hear the same idea again and again, something changes. It becomes easier to process, easier to recognize, and that ease creates a feeling. This makes sense. But here's the important part. That feeling of this makes sense is not always coming from accuracy. It is often coming from familiarity. Psychologists have studied this effect. Repeated statements are more likely to be judged as true, even when they are not because we carefully analyze them, but because they feel easier to accept. The mind prefers what it recognizes. Familiar ideas require less effort, and what requires less effort often feels more convincing. This is why repetition matters in conversations, in media, in the ideas we encounter every day. Over time, repetition can create a quiet shift. An idea moves from unfamiliar to acceptable to obvious. And once something feels obvious, we rarely question it. This doesn't mean we should doubt everything, but it shows something important. Feeling certain is not always the same as being correct. So, this week you might notice something simple. When something feels immediately true, pause for a moment and ask, is this clear or just familiar? Because sometimes what feels like understanding is actually recognition. It's actually familiarity. Thank you for being here today. Have a beautiful day and see you tomorrow.